Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Kallistas, and you're watching nlcTrans. Tonight, I'm here with my dear friend and co-host, Tara Alexander. And sitting beside me are Ron Suresha, who is a frequent guest now on our show. And you had called me yesterday to tell me that you had something very important you wanted to talk about, having to do with the White House and President Obama. And so here you are. It's all yours.
Well, thank you
Let's talk.
Thanks very much for having me. Well, it's such an amazing time to be a gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgendered person in the United States now. Every day there is major news happening, and this last weekend, one of the most amazing things that's happened in terms of the White House's relationship with GLBT persons happened in the form of a White House reception with the President and the First Lady, and over 250 GLBT activists and their spouses came to a reception at the White House. And it was really an amazing kind of event. I read the speech, and this is like the first time that a president has even said the words bisexual or transgender, and let alone actually had activists in front of them and actually met them and engaged with them
in an official capacity as president.
Right.
And invited them.
Right.
So this is really historic. And at first glance, it seemed like there was almost no representation from the B and the T segments, the bisexual and transgendered segments of the activist population. And even still, among the list that I saw, there was only one person noted that was affiliated with the transgender activist group, and there was only one person, my colleague Robin Oakes, who is a bisexual activist. So the balance of the G and L with the B and T was way off, but even still, I think it represented a great amount of progress.
And certainly the media coverage of the event didn't refer to any of the B or the T. It was the gay activists that were meeting with Obama.
Right. Well, it'll take some time for them to get used to the idea of this being a community that does include a variety of different segments, and that we kind of insist that we all go forward together and not forget any of the, not forget the smaller segments just because they're not as visual or vocal.
We're going to change that. And next year, if the next time or the next one of these that happens, I want to be invited. I'm going to put President Obama on notice. I had better be at the next one.
I would like to be on that list too.
Yes.
I think we all should be.
Just have to move to the national level for activism.
I know.
Well, you're doing our part, and the fact that the show is posted on the internet, on your website, is a great thing, and it makes it accessible to a lot of other folks.
Yes, sure. Yeah, around the country and around the world we found.
Yes.
Yeah. How cool is that?
It is cool.
Ireland is the second largest country watching online.
Oh.
Wow.
Followed by some place in one of the countries in South America. I don't remember which one.
I heard that Ireland actually just today moved their civil partnership legislation through one of their houses. They don't have a parallel to the U.S., but it's
probably still lower and upper houses.
Right, exactly. Right, I think that's right. So they did move it through the lower house, and so that hopefully that we will be able to welcome our Irish brothers and sisters to the fold of places where you can go with your same-sex partner and get hitched.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very cool.
And if nothing dramatically changes, D.C. should start recognizing those marriages on the 6th.
Right.
It's a brave new world.
It is exciting.
Yeah,
it is exciting.
I'm psyched.
A point that I wanted to make about the reception there, even though that it does certainly represent some forward progress and a significant step. There is still some concern among the GLBT activist community if it was just more of the same, of Obama being a hope monger, holding out this carrot, saying he essentially said to the public, to the audience, by the end of my administration, you will be very happy with my administration, was what Obama said.
So somewhere between 4 and 8 years down the road, you can expect action on this.
Right, exactly. And he did, he hit all the points. He talked about the repealing Defensive Marriage Act, which is important. He spoke about the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. He spoke about the ban on immigration for HIV persons and a number of other issues. So he hit all the points, but it's really not effectively any more progress than what he promised as a candidate. And in fact, he really hasn't really moved forward as fast as a lot of folks would like him to.
Right, and short of the memorandum that he signed a couple weeks ago extending some benefits to federal employees, he really hasn't spent any of his political capital to make progress on the goals that candidate Obama had made promises for.
Right.
And that's where I think some of the frustration has come in.
Right.
If you really care about it as much as you claim, where's your effort? It's not something that